Hey, my name is Sarah, and I've got part 3 of your Sidekick series today. It can be done as a standalone practice or in conjunction with your other 2 Sidekick videos. So we're going to focus on flexibility today. Let's do it. Okay, so before we get into those fun stretches, you need to be properly warmed up. So we're going to take about 3 minutes to get the heart rate up. We're going to start with some jumping jacks. So I'm going to turn off the mic, just follow along, we'll get warmed up together. All right, let's go. Okay, so we're gonna start at the back edge of your mat and continue to warm up before we get into those good stretches. So big inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Walk your hands out to a down dog. So plant your palms, pedal out your feet. And just take a second here, catching your breath. Now drop your left heel towards the mat, bend into your right knee, and then you're just gonna lift your leg up, bend your knee, bring it forward, low lunge. And then we're gonna alternate back and forth. We're gonna do that a few times. So plant your palms, lift it back up, one-legged dog, lower down, left side, lift your leg, bend your knee, bring it forward. Plant your palms, one-legged dog, lower down. So just keep that going. Keep alternating. We're going to do that a few more times. So continuing to prep your body with dynamic stretching. And it's okay if your heels don't touch the ground. You might just be here. Last one. Even it out. And lower down. We're gonna come to a chaturanga. So go ahead, push through the balls of your feet, come forward to a plank. You can lower to your knees if you like, or we'll do a full chaturanga. So hug your elbows to your side body, lower down. And then cobra pose, push through your palms, lift up. If you like, you can lift up a little bit higher if it's okay in your lower back. Otherwise, we'll be nice and low right here. Now curl your toes, push back up to a plank. And we're gonna do a side plank here. So let's transition onto your right side. Wrist underneath your shoulder. And then when you're feeling stable enough, you can stack your feet. Left arm reaches up. Breathe. And we'll do an abduction of your top leg. So you're gonna lift your top leg. Whoa, here we go. Lift, breathe, find your balance. This is just an option. You can keep it down. Take one more breath. Whoa, okay, back to center. Breathe. We'll take it to the left. Here we go. Roll onto your left side. Find your balance before stacking your feet. And then when you're ready, right arm can reach up. So kind of lifting your side waist, your obliques up. And then when you're ready, top leg lifts. Breathe through it. Got it? And then go ahead, release. Woo, down dog. Lift your hips. Pedal it out. You should be feeling good and warm now. And now we'll get into more of a stretchy flow. So bend your knees. Let's hop to the center. Take a breath. And now come to face the long edge of your mat. Step your feet nice and wide. Roll on up. We'll take a spinal twist. So you're gonna bring your right hand to your inner thigh. And then just find a twist. You're bringing your shoulder forward, pushing your hand into your inner thigh for a little bit of leverage. And then find a little sway of your hips. And we'll take it left. So left hand to your inner thigh. Push it into your inner thigh. Little twist here. Lots of angry drivers in this area. And then let's roll on up. You're gonna keep your toes pointing out. Reach the arms up, palms together, sink low to a goddess pose. Now breathe, this wide-legged position. We're gonna do 3 pulses and then more of a large range movement. So 3 pulses, 2, 3, and now reach up, palms together, sink it low. Let's do that again. Pulse it down. 2, 3, and reach. Sink. Last time we pulse. 2, 3, and reach. Sink it low. Hold it there, come nice and low. You can feel a nice stretch happening in your inner thighs. And then come on up, hands to your hips. Bring your toes forward. And now we're just gonna do some side to side stretching. So side lunges, bend into one knee. And then take it to the other. This is a little bit barre inspired. For those of you who don't know, I'm currently teaching barre. Right now I taught 2 classes this morning, so some moves have some barre influence. So stretch your inner thighs here. Again, just warming up because I don't want you guys to do any deep stretching without your muscles being properly warm. We want them to be kind of like elasticy in the stretches. So if you think about like a piece of gum or something, you don't want that gum to kind of like snap. So think about it that way. You want to be warm so you can have a nice, long, elastic stretch. Alrighty, nice job. Let's bend into the right side. We're gonna pivot over to the front edge of your mat. And now step your back foot in closer. Pyramid pose. Fold on over. So we don't want this to be super duper wide and overdo it. No strain in your hamstrings, so just keep it as narrow as you need. Folding over, relaxing your head. And then we're going to take this into a calf stretch. So just push into your right heel and then lift your toes toward your face. Continue to relax your head down. Now let's lower the toes. Bend into your left knee and then shoot it back to a runner's lunge. We'll take this to low lunge, so lower your knee. And now listen up, we're gonna swing the back leg around, face the long edge of your mat. And then lift on up and face the front long edge. Alrighty, so you're bent into your right knee. We're gonna stretch into the adductor further, so bend into your knee, lean towards your foot. And then we come back up. We'll do that a few times. So go ahead, breathe. You want a lot of conscious breathing when you start to come into these deep stretches to send signals to your brain that your body is okay. All right, we're gonna do a little strengthening. So now turn your toes towards the long edge, and we're gonna slide the foot just as much as you know you can pull back up without using your hands. So slide your foot, and now using your muscles, pushing into your shin without your hands, slide it back. Whew. Again, push, toes forward. Now use your inner thighs to pull it back. That's it. All right, one more. And pull. We'll take it back to those stretches. So turn your toes back out towards the short edge. We'll do that again. So repeat 3 times. And as you get stronger, you'll be able to slide further and further. So no need to push. All right, toes forward. Here we go, slide. Stay upright in your spine and pull. This can be fun to do with something underneath your knee on like hardwood floor. So something to protect your supporting leg. And then maybe you have some socks on the foot that's sliding. Okay, one more time. Toes face the short edge. Adductor stretch. Lean into it, keeping your knee stacked over your ankle. Toes face forward. And again, we slide. And pull. Okay, nice job. Let's take it back forward. Now bring your hands next to your toes. You can step it out. We're coming to a lizard pose. So both your palms are to the left of your foot. And now just find a little sway here. So this is good to open up your hip flexor. What you need for kicks, for splits, all that stretchy stuff. And we're going to take this into a quad stretch. So when you're ready, push into your palms. And then begin to shift your gaze over your right shoulder. This is where you'll start. Now, if it's okay in your back knee, then bend into your knee, and you can bring it towards your butt. The last step would be to reach your right hand back to grab your foot and bring your heel a little bit closer to your butt. So this is a deep quad stretch. Also a chest opener. You may also feel this in your hip flexor. we go ahead and release. Nice job. Let's shimmy the foot back to center. Half splits. So you're going to bring your butt towards your heel. Soften your right extended leg and then fold over. Now, depending on your flexibility, this may be a moment where you slide all the way down into a split. But if you're just beginning, stay in a half split here. Breathe, no need to rush anything. And then back to your low lunge, pigeon pose. So shimmy your foot towards the long edge of your mat. And then squarish hips, but your heel can be as close to your midline as you need. So if you need to draw it back right here, that's fine. If you need a block, if you need to pop it underneath your right hip for a little bit of space, if you have one, that's helpful. And if you're getting any knee pain, then skip the pigeon, full king pigeon, and take it either in a figure 4 right here, or you can take this reclined on your back, right here. So all of those are gonna stretch your glute. So relax into your pigeon wherever you are. And we're gonna take this all on the other side. So let's do it. Plant your palms, curl your left toes, right leg comes up, one-legged dog. Lower down. Let's hop to the center of the mat. And now we're gonna bring the left leg forward, right leg steps back just a few inches, pyramid pose, fold on over. Relax your head. And we'll take it to a calf stretch. So push into your left heel, lift your left toes, fold over a little bit deeper. And then we lower down. You're gonna bend into your right knee, kick it back here. Runner's lunge to a low lunge. Now we're gonna get into the adductor stretch and strengthener. So left foot is forward. Your back leg is gonna swing around so that your toes are facing the long edge of your mat. Now we'll lift on up, so, and then we'll take 3 stretches over towards your left leg. So let's do that. So go ahead, bend into your knees, sink. Lift back up, breathe. Nice job. Toes go forward. Adductor stretch or a strengthener. So slide your foot out and then pull it back in. Let's do that again. Slide it out. Try and keep your torso lifted. Once more. Nice job. Toes forward. Now stretch. Bend into your knee, lean into your left side, and lift up. And then toes forward 3 times. Slide and pull. Slide. So active stretching, also strengthening at the same time because you need that balance. Pull. Okay. Last time, toes forward. Here we go. Stretch. Okay, toes forward, slide it, pull. Last one. Nice job. Alrighty, bring your toes back, return to your low lunge, and then take it to a lizard. So walk your hands next to the arch of your foot. You can walk your foot out, and then just find that little sway If you're getting tired wrists, you can come to fists instead. Just breathe into your hip flexor. And then when you're ready, we take it to that quad stretch. So we'll start by shifting your gaze over your left shoulder. Step 2 would be to start to bend into your right knee. And then if this is okay and you want to go a little bit further, then left arm reaches back and we pull the heel a little bit closer towards your seat. So this is primarily for your quad, but you may also feel it in your hip flexor, and also the shoulder right here that's opening up to catch your foot. So deep stretch is good, but no knee pain, no pinching, no pain. So stretching, stretch is good, pain is no good. It's like a cave person, but you understand, you get it. So open up your shoulder, one more breath, and then go ahead, release. Here we go, shimmy your foot back to your low lunge. We'll take our half splits. So bring your sit bones back, relax forward. And again, depending on your flexibility and your level, you may slide into a full front split. Or you may just be here in your half splits with a soft knee, relaxing your head. Low lunge, roll forward. Pigeon pose, shimmy your foot. So your shin is kind of parallel to the short edge of your mat, but again, not completely because your heel can come as close to your midline as you need. And now if you've got props, if you've got a block and you want to pop it underneath your left hip, that will help you with a little bit more space. It'll lift you up right here and make it a little bit easier to relax into this. Any knee pain, you take your figure 4 or your recline pigeon option. And then as you're ready, just relax into it. Breathe. Great job. Let's plant the palms, tuck your right toes, and then try it out. We lift up your left leg, one-legged dog, right into it. Now lower down. We're coming to Malasana. So you're gonna step your right leg forward and then your left. And meet me in this yogic squat. I'm gonna face front so you can see. So your heels can be lifted here. If you have enough space in your body and your hips are open enough, you may be able to lower your heels. So either one is right, and if you're also a beginner and this is really difficult, you are not alone. This is a difficult one for everyone, so, or most people, I should say. So if you have a block, again, it's really useful when you're building flexibility, but anything will do. You can pop that underneath your butt and that will allow you to sit up a little bit taller. So push your elbows into your inner thighs. And then we'll take a chest opener. So finding some leverage, pushing your left arm to your inner thigh, right arm reaches up, opening up your shoulder. And we take it to the other side. Open, open, open. Now forward, both elbows push into your inner thighs, and we'll do a quick wrist stretch. So really simply, just bring your fingertips forward. Breathe. If you've got really flexible wrists, maybe you need to bring your fingertips all the way down to feel this in your wrists. For me, I feel it already right here, so that's good enough for me. Breathe. And release. We're going to bring your butt to the ground and come to a wide-legged straddle. Okay, so bringing your legs wide. If you need to, you can be right here. Okay? Any level of yogi or martial artist or anyone can do this video. You just modify as you need. So bring your legs wide, and then we're gonna practice some more active flexibility. So keep your back as straight as you can, maybe even find a little arch in your lower back. And then without using your hands, so maybe you bring your arms wide or at heart center. You're just gonna lower down, chest towards the mat. And then without using your hands, lift back up. Try that again. And we'll come into a more passive stretch after this. Just try this out. So as you build flexibility, you want to build strength as well. Okay, because we can't maintain that flexibility usually without getting injured unless you have the strength and the foundations to back it up. So that's why I like to practice a lot of active stretching so that we're strengthening at the same time. Let's do one more. Okay, passive stretch, lower your fingers, and then feel free to round your spine. You may just be here. Maybe your palms are down, maybe your forearms, maybe your whole chest is down. And if you like, if you're really bendy and you took the front splits and you want to take like a full middle splits here, you can do that as well. Let's take one more breath. And we'll roll it up. Here we go. We're gonna use your hand to help you just swing one leg around. Transition on your mat for a forward fold. So now keep your knees nice and soft here. We'll reach the arms up and overhead, and just starting here with bent knees, fold over. Now if it feels good, feel free to straighten out your legs. Flex your feet. But again, you may just be here. You may even just be here, right? It's gonna take time to build flexibility unless you're forcing it, which will probably end up in injury. So I really encourage you to just take it slow. And as long as you're consistent, you'll make progress. Roll on up. We're going to come to our backs now. So go ahead, scooch down, hug your knees to your chest. Now extend your left leg long, hug your right knee to your chest. We'll take a supine twist. So allow your leg to fall over to your left side. And then open up to your right arm. Shift your gaze over your right shoulder. Now you can just be here. If you want to take this a little bit more into your IT band, you may extend your top leg. Just an option. We'll take it to the other side. Roll back to center. Now extend your right leg long, hug your left knee to your chest. And now let your leg fall over to your right. We open up through the left. Shift your gaze over your left shoulder, and then maybe you extend your top leg, your left leg. Bend your knee, come back to center. And now extend both legs long on the mat. Arms relax to your sides, and now we just let go. Relax your shoulders, release your lower back. Just rest here. We'll just take a few quiet moments. One more breath. And as you're ready, you can draw your palms together if you like. Bring it up to your forehead. And we'll close it out by whispering namaste. Thank you so much for doing this practice with me. I hope your flexibility grows over time, and I hope you have the most amazing sidekick. If this video was helpful and you're enjoying the videos, please consider roundhouse kicking that subscribe button, and I will see you next time.